Bet.
Yo, what's up, Ricky?
We in here. What's up, guys? Can you hear me all right?
All right,
Is
what's
the
Yeah,
microphone
yeah.
set up?
Yeah.
I just want to. I don't
Welcome
have
to
a
the
headset.
Inside Podcast. Today we'll be interviewing Super Mario Ricky. Ricky, how's it going?
It's going great. If you hear like yourself echo in the background, just let me know because I have you guys on like a speaker instead of headphones, but just don't want to like
All right.
mess up your recording. But
Yeah.
I'm chilling. How about you guys? I'm so excited to be here. Thanks for having me.
Oh, no worries.
No problem.
Mm,
No problem.
Alright, so I'm gonna start the first question. So, I saw your first video. It was like Mario Luigi's Crazy Adventure, something like that. What made you want to start that series?
It was a really hard call. Like, it's really overwhelming. Like, what should your first video be? So I knew like off the bat, like with all the old Mario plush videos, everyone had like a series or an adventure video, and I wanted to do that too. And I was like heavily inspired off Logan because I had like Mama Luigi as like a main character, but I wanted to just attempt my own adventure series, and I think from there I was able to like learn what more I wanted to like do with the characters, because it's really hard at first to you don't just have all your ideas in one basket. You kind of have to find it over time, I guess.
Yeah. Alright, hilarious.
What inspired you to make the zombie series?
The Walking Dead, because I love the show, and I even like took time to read the comics as well, and the comics were like a way deeper storyline, so I wanted to like do like, and I also loved I loved doing Thug Life, where there was like a lot of risk with like you could actually kill off the characters and it adds higher stakes
Yeah.
to the video. Here, give me 2 seconds, I'm sorry.
Alright.
Alright. Yo!
Alright, my bad.
Oh, no
Ah,
worries.
you're good.
I put a sign that said like we're recording, but they came in anyways. I find that kind of funny, but anyways.
Super Joey Bros, ask your question.
So like, what made you want to become a plush tuber?
I think I was just really inspired off like early SML and then Cute Mario Bros. And I just watched a lot of plush videos when I was growing up because I had like all sorts of interests, and like I liked Spider-Man a lot, and then I started to like Mario. And then when I found like the Mario plush videos, it was kind of like, because I loved collecting Mario. That was like another thing. I was like, I think what really got me into Mario was like the plush videos and collecting merchandise. But then when I
Yeah.
decided I wanted to make like
I'll
plush
explain it to you,
videos,
but
I wanted to
I
like
just wish we could go on
collect
an
more
adventure,
plushes.
Alright. My question is, how did you meet, like, Crazy Mario Bros?
I think I don't know, he had like 30K at the time, or like 20K, and then we just like hopped on a call and we became friends. It was kind of just like that. It was like I met a lot of people like really chill that way. Just hopped on a call and became friends.
Alright. Nice answer. Hilarious.
What inspired the Koopalings?
I think the Koopalings themselves. I don't know, like as soon as they made plushes of them, I was like, oh my god, because my first ever like not my favorite Mario game, but the first one that got me into Mario was Mario Bros. Wii, and Mario Bros. Wii has all the Koopalings as bosses. So
Oh, yeah.
like I used to suck ass at the game, so I'd always get my ass kicked by Larry. But like once I got past Larry and I started to play more of the game, I got to see more of the Koopalings, and it was so cool, like building up to seeing a new one. So then it became like a core memory of my childhood, low key. And then when I saw them release the Koopalings themselves, I was like, yo, I need to like get that and like put them in videos. So once I was able to do that, it kind of all just started from there.
Yeah.
Super Jeffy Hose.
So I'm sorry. I always
Thank
do
you.
this in every interview. I always forget the question.
Sometimes you gotta like you gotta just do it off the spot.
Yeah, I just gotta like think of a question out of nowhere. So like when you so I paid like 100 and something for my Bowser Jr. 2011. How much did you pay for yours?
I got it back before it became like rare. Surprisingly, I saw it like in a store, so I got it for like retail value, so like 25 to 20 bucks.
Oh dang.
But like
Dang.
that was like back in like 2015 or 16,
Yeah.
so or 14 even. If I were to do that now, I would have to roughly pay like $100 to even maybe 200-300. Depends what
Yeah.
deal you find. But a lot of the ones on eBay look like really derpy right now, so.
Yeah.
Alright, my question is, what do you make your thumbnails with?
I use Photoshop. I used to use there's like an app, like, because I have Mac, and there's a thing called Pixelmator. I think that's how Pixel whatever, and it's like 30. So that was like a half Photoshop, and then once I figured out like I liked that, and then I decided to just like switch over to Photoshop anyway because it had like more dynamic effects. Like one of the differences I can just like point off right off the bat is like I can add that little like rough look to like the zombie text. Like it's like a more like more details, I guess, in Photoshop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super Jeffy knows, that's the question.
I thought it's hilarious.
Yeah. But,
Oh yeah, hilarious.
Yeah. What made you switch from the MP5 Mario and Luigi to the All Star?
I think like the Mario Party the ones I had like back then were like low key, kind of derpy, and I don't know. I guess I just wanted to use like the newer plushes because I guess they're like the newer generation of plush YouTubers, and I was like, why should I reach back to the older ones? But I don't know. It was just like a very smooth decision. I don't know. I just kind of went with it. It also looked newer. I think that was like my final decision too. It was like a mixture of like I wanted to try like using the newer ones because I was like a newer creator. It was more to I think it was more like because the All-Star plushes are like probably the nicest looking Mario and Luigi, and their sizes are pretty good for the camera. So
Yeah.
like the Mario parties are surprisingly pretty small.
Yeah.
Alright,
But yeah,
Super Jeffy knows, that's your question.
So, what camera do you use?
I used to use the Canon 80D. It's like a DSLR camera, but I had like this issue during the road trip video with like the mic jack, so I actually got the Canon 90D, but I'd say it's like going from an iPhone 15 to 16. Like it's like not much different, maybe slight upgrades, but it's just nice to have like a backup for that. And I use a DSLR because I just like you get to like have like a really nice like crisp picture, and it's like more cinematic, I guess, and I always liked that. And because like there's nothing wrong with using like a camcorder, which is like the flip open camera where it just like flips open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that one, I find that one like it just has like a flatter recording, but it's honestly really good for like making a plush video. It's really like smooth to use. I was like I had to use that for the Super Nintendo World video because my DSLR wasn't working. So going back to the camcorder, you can have like a really smooth recording session, but the video kind of has like a flatter look to it. That's like the only way I can describe it, because when you use like the big camera, like the DSLR, you can like get a more dynamic like picture or video. And
Yeah.
I just really mess with that. I love that.
Alright.
It's echoing for someone. I don't know who it is, though. Yeah, I think it's you, Vince.
It's me?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll rejoin.
So, like, I already know I asked my question, but today, hopefully, I'm getting a Canon 4 Ti or something like that. Do you think that'd be a pretty good upgrade for my videos?
What are you going from?
I'm going from a cracked camera iPhone 13.
I think that's a pretty decent upgrade. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I dropped my phone, so, like, I haven't been filming.
Well, if you're like if the camera is damaged, the one you're using right now, anything would be better than the camera.
Yeah.
And that as long as like one thing I'll say is like make sure you like, in my opinion, look into something that can pick up like You know, okay, you know that giant microphone that sits on top of the DSLR?
Yes, I watch all of your BTS videos.
Oh yeah, the big one.
Look into the microphones that sit on top of the DSLRs.
That's the reason I wanted like a Canon, like one of the DSLRs, because I like how the microphones look. I like how much better audio they pick up.
Yeah, like usually YouTubers face it away from you, but then I decided like one day I was like using my full brain for apparently.
Oh yeah, I
Like,
watched
what if I
that
just-
behind the scenes.
What if I
explained
What if I
it.
turn it around and face it towards like my mouth, right? Because like you're
Yeah.
behind the camera, so it's like you're talking into a mic while filming it on the thing. So I don't know. I'd recommend other people to try it. You might like it, or the camcorder way is not bad either. You can put one of those microphones on top of those too. Like
Yeah.
a flip open one.
Yeah. If I can right back, it's because my dad's calling me. So give me a second.
All right, you're good.
So my question is like, so I love your Koopaling series and everything. Like, how did you like think of the video ideas?
Which series, or do you mean just all of them?
Like the main videos, like general.
Oh, like the main videos, like the
Wendy's
skit. You mean?
iPhone.
Wendy's iPhone.
I think, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. For the skits, I think they're just very spontaneous. I'll be honest, the thing I've hated with YouTube recently is like, if you want like growth, I find sometimes you gotta reach into those like trendier topics or whatever's rolling as a main idea universally. And it's like, sometimes you might not want to do a video on that, but sometimes you do. And those ideas, I recommend all creators to just like take a theme that's going on right now and just like add your own like twist to it. Like it gives you an opportunity. You can make like your own story. So that's kind of how I made all of them. Like a video like Wendy's iPhone 15. It would be like, okay, I need to make a video like about the iPhone 15 or any kind of new Apple product as an example, and then I just like write a story around that. And like how I get the idea for the story is honestly just very much like, I take all my ideas, I write them on a piece of paper, and then I see which ones I think are worth using and which ones I should scrap because they don't really fit. It's kind of like a brain dump, and then you kind of just write a script from there. That's like one way I can describe it.
Alright, hilarious question.
Where do you get your plushies from?
Get them off Amazon. Amazon is like a good pick because you won't get like scammed or anything if you buy off of the Sine or Little Buddy. And there's
Yeah.
like one of like the Amazon, like the American Amazon warehouses have them, so you don't have to wait all the way from like Japan. Like, because if you go on eBay, you might get a fake plush. If you're going for a rare plush, I would go on eBay.
Yeah.
You could get it from America or like across the world. But I'd say for if you want to get like just a nice like looking modern day released Mario plush like the Koopalings as an example, I'd say just like go for Amazon. That's like a nice one. And also sometimes you can get lucky and find them in like GameStop, like video game stores, like
Yeah.
those places that sell like records. Like we have a place called Sunrise Records. Like that's where I found Junior back when it was called a different store. But I think you might catch my drift. Like those stores that carry just like a lot of those figurines might have plushes once in a blue moon.
Yeah.
My question is so I know you had like a big break, like I think it was like after like the Christmas video, it was like a 4-month break. What was that about?
Wait, can you repeat the question? I didn't hear it.
I'm
So-
back.
Alright, so my question is like I was watching like the like after the Koopaling Stole Christmas video, it was like a while until you posted. What was like the break about?
After which video? Like the Christmas video?
Yeah,
You mean the Grinch one?
yeah.
Yeah, it's been just taking me a while to get videos together, unfortunately. Like, the biggest L I took recently was, like, I went on this cruise with my family, and I was gonna film this cruise video. My microphone just gave out.
So I was gonna film a cruise video for my channel as well, and I brought my GoPro, and I forgot my camera at home.
Dude, we're in the same boat. At least I don't feel as stupid. We both took an L on a cruise.
Yes,
But-
because I was so happy for that video as well.
I think one day we'll both be able to avenge that.
Yeah,
Because-
because my cruise had like a water slide, so I was gonna have one of my friends go down in it because let's just say I'm not a big fan of water slides.
I feel that.
Alright, again, question. You just joined the church and I asked the question.
Okay. God. So what's the video that you're like I wish I didn't post this video? Was there any video that you're like, I wish I didn't post this video?
Maybe the reason, honestly, like this, I haven't been posting as much is because I have a certain like pacing I want to take the videos at, and maybe I need to take it a step back because my biggest flaw right now is I'm low key a perfectionist. Like I don't want to post a video and make it mid, but at this point, like all of YouTube is mid, so it's like to get by. Maybe it is time for
Mid video.
just like bring it back to earth. But I guess that's just how I've been feeling recently. Like I have a lot of good videos. I'm working on like Waluigi Prime, like a Prime video, and like a lot of the drinks have come out since. I had this idea like a year or two ago when the drink first came out, and I couldn't even get into my country. Now it's everywhere, and then now I even have like the cherry freeze and like the strawberry banana, and those are like really sick. So
Yeah.
I have such a wild idea with the Wario Bros loving that drink because they're fucking idiots. They'll like
Yeah.
they'll do anything, man. Like I love those, like some of my favorite characters to play as, but it's like that's how I feel like recently with the
Because you saw SML. I mean, I don't know if you saw their newer videos, but they're complete ass. Like they're bad.
I don't it's
Alright,
he's gotta do what he's gotta do, but I mean I don't
I
know.
mean, he has
It's
a
like
kid now too, and most of the cast do as well.
I guess it's like there's a fine line between doing what you want to do and the system, right?
yeah.
Interesting.
Alright, my question hilarious is like so I've been watching you since like 2017 or 2016 because my cousin used to show me videos, and like my question is, I know like how did you get like good lighting back then? Like how would you get good lighting?
Good lighting. Can you give me like a scene example, like, or just in general, like everywhere?
So Kubling's Vacation, like there's like the scene where you guys were in the car. That was like a good lighting, like where you can just see everything in the car, everything. Like how would you get good lighting when you like film?
When I'm on the vacation videos, like especially if I go to like a tropical place, like it's very sunny, so a lot of the times I get naturally good lighting. I also make sure to set up my camera on the proper settings so it like doesn't like sometimes like I'd have my I don't know, you can probably notice this in like a more recent video. Maybe it was the Wonder video, I'm not too sure. Like yeah, maybe a part of the Wonder video where the scene was just outside and the thing was super white, and I like that's what I'm talking about. Like I have that, like nowadays I have sometimes something like that pop up, but the points where I get better lighting, it's like it's just a really nice day outside. Like genuinely, the sun helps me a lot. I used to take like in 2018, we had like a sunroom. I would go into the sunroom and take all the thumbnail pictures there. Now I have like these two like lights I turn on, one on the left and one on the right, and then I put the character in. There's like, you know what a ring light is? I put that in the middle.
Yeah.
And then take the picture through the ring light, and that's helped me like ever since we don't have the sunroom. But if you're like, I highly recommend like using the sun as natural light if you can get like a nice like if you're in a room and the window has like a nice like it's just some of the sun in it, but sometimes the sun's in a bad angle and you can't use that. So if you're in that case, I would recommend like turning on your light, or even
Alright,
Honestly,
hilarious is your turn.
that's a good one.
How
Sorry for interrupting, but I'll be back in like 3 minutes. I have to use the restroom, but I have to ask my mom something.
Okay.
You're good, bro.
So, where do you get your music from? And like your sound effects, that stuff.
Sound effects.
Yeah.
I get sound effect. A lot of the sound effects I use nowadays, they just come with my editor, Final Cut Pro. I use like body hit, which is like the hitting sound effect, and Mario sound effects like the Koopa shell. If there's a sound effect you want in specific, then maybe I can try and think of that off the spot. But for the music, I just choose from some of my favorite Mario games, like Inside Story, all produced by Nintendo's awesome studio of music. But like, I love Luigi's Mansion music, all the Mario and Luigi games where it's like, you know, Partners in Time, Inside Story.
Yeah,
I think Dream.
They have really
I
good
love Dream
music.
Team. Like you'll notice those through the old videos and me trying to bring them back to the new videos to like reference the old ones. Like, I just love that soundtrack, and I've been wanting to recently like download new songs for videos. I also love like Mario Bros. Wii, Mario Bros. U, like
Oh yeah, that's
just
the
'cause
main
of
one I use Smart Bros. Wii.
I would honestly recommend you guys, like, if you have like a Mario game that gives you nostalgia to your life, like you love that game, just use that music in your videos. Whatever one is whatever lets you get by that doesn't like strike your video down or anything.
Yeah. My question is like, so what my favorite video from you is Wendy gets grounded, because that was just the funniest in my opinion. My question, like, how do you make your voices?
I kind of just like, even like creating a newer character like Darren, you kind of just have fun. Like, you sit down with a group of friends. Like, I have characters that you guys haven't even seen yet for like SMR stories, and like, you know, people like Tony, like Wax Crazy Cody, and like all these different characters. They're all just off like for fun, you know. Like with Iggy, I based Iggy off of like Sammy Classic Sonic fan. Because, like, you know, he's like, what the frick, guys? And he's like, he has that voice. So, like, yeah, if you really think about it, like, Iggy's basically Sammy Classic Sonic fan. Because he has like the glasses and he has like that high pitched voice and he says frick. So that's like actually like a fun Easter egg. I did get Iggy from that. And then Wendy being like, oh my god, where's my phone and all that stuff. I just looked around in my classroom. Like, it was that simple. Like, I
Your
like,
Wendy voice is the best voice.
Thank you. I basically stereotyped Wendy off of like just a fatty boy. And then I just like I don't even know, man. And then Roy's just a gangster. Like, it's just, I guess he's like Black Yoshi, but he's not like, ooh, folk, I'm gonna bust cap on your head, you know, like, I'm gonna murder you. Like, Roy's just like, hey, he's just like,
Morton.
Oh, Ricky, can I get a good name? Yeah.
I think more. Okay, Fishy Fish was for my friend Tristan, and I solidified that in the Path to Psycho series. Even having him in it was like awesome. Like, but Fishy Fish I even gave to Morton as well, and then there's even a fucking video where it's called My Pet. No, it was like a King DDD video, and there was like a My Pet Tristan in it. It was wild.
Yeah. Holy crap. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm back, guys.
What's up?
Come on, keep me Jeffy host. I'm gonna get water. I'll be right back.
Yeah, like when I was answering the Koopa question, I just went silent for a second. That was me running back for my water because I knew I was gonna need that.
Yes.
Your Wendy voice is probably the best voices because you like go like, oh my god, where's my phone?
You can like, I think the characters with the best voices I think they have the best voices because I enjoy playing them the most. Like with Wario and Waluigi, I'm so enthusiastic with Wario and Waluigi, Morton, Bowser, Wendy,
Yeah.
and I'm starting to really enjoy Mario and Luigi. Like, I used to like not enjoy Mario and Luigi. I had a huge hiatus from using them because I started the channel with Mario and Luigi and then I abandoned them, and now I want to bring them back because Because I just
Yeah.
think back to like Logan, where he just used nothing but like he didn't even use Mario, and then he found a way to bring Mario back. It was pretty interesting.
Yeah. So like I think I'm asking the question this time. I'm not too sure, but like for your videos, you edit on a laptop, right?
Yeah.
Would you say that's an upgrade to someone's channel starting to edit on a laptop?
Editing on a laptop is like I would advise that for everybody because it just processes. Make sure you get the right amount of RAM. And what I mean
Yeah.
by that is that's what allows your computer to process the editing. Because if you buy a laptop with 30 RAM, it's like you can edit on a laptop, but it's gonna be like it's not gonna be like delightful to go through. But if you got like the right amount, I would like research into what you need in that current moment of time, and then going like just being able to edit is awesome on a laptop because you can get iMovie for free. Like that's a really nice start, and I'd advise that for everybody.
Time. I have a question about like, so basically, what made you want to start SMR stories?
I wanted to break away from the main channel. I wanted to do something creative, and I wanted to show people that I was more than just this guy that makes plush videos. That like, or hell, even people think I'm like Logan. People think I want to like ride off of his thing, but I'm really just doing my own thing in this group of people that love doing the same thing. That's really what it stems from, and it just adds another layer to the SMR.
Yeah.
So wasn't that Vince's question? Wouldn't it be my turn because Vince answered that question? So what
Yeah,
is
it's
your
your turn.
favorite video that you have filmed?
My brain keeps thinking back to like Great Wolf Lodge. Even the vacation videos are really fun. Like the no, you know what? Even the Mario Jamaica one was like what I really enjoyed doing recently. The Jamaica one was so fun because it was so chill. I could use all the Mario characters. It was a nice little break from the Koopalings, and it felt like a very like that's like I don't know. I enjoy filming a lot of videos. So it's like really hard to remember like crucial moments, but I remember like little moments from like I was just thinking back like when you told me that I was thinking exactly to the Mario Jamaica video and us being it was the Donkey Kong scene. That's what it was. I was trying to remember. Yeah, it was the Donkey Kong scene. At the tennis court. It was like a green.
Oh, I saw that scene.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. It's just so I don't know why I'm struggling to describe this scene. I feel pretty dumb, but yeah, like I don't know. I just had like Mario, Luigi, and then I had Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong. It was like a build up to like them going into the hotel room. It was like really fun.
Yeah.
Super happy house. Ask your question.
Oh my. So like, how old were you when you started to film plush videos?
I think it was 12 or 13. But I even
I thought you
filmed
were like 11.
I filmed plush videos way before then too. The thing is, they were ass, so they just never got uploaded. Like, it was like my mom. It was like my mom filming me making the plush video. And she was really good at it, actually. Like, but
Yeah,
like,
because your mom films a lot of your behind the scenes videos.
yeah, my mom really finesses me with that. Like, like I told her, like, I'm like, you know what? If I'm filming in public, you might as well just film it because people like me filming in public. So it's like they get to see this thing. I have so much like footage that I'm sitting on for behind the scenes, but once it gets released, it's gonna. I have like an ultimate go-to video behind the scenes. Like I have footage of me doing it at the mall, at a Toys R Us in Europe.
Yeah.
Oh dang.
At like the world.
Because your mom was a straight menace when y'all like almost got kicked out, or y'all did. They told you to get off the property.
Oh yeah.
It was like the people
Yeah.
filming
Oh,
like
see-
the sidewalk.
Yeah, that was the ultimate like. that was like the fact that we got that on camera was actually pretty wild.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
And,
why?
like,
fun.
I've-
There was no
I had-
point for them to doing that in the first place. I mean, you want a
Like,
public
you-
sidewalk.
I have
I do-
something even worse than that now. I'm sitting on a like for the I'm gonna like, tell you guys because I'm already on here. Like so for the road trip video, we did a scene in the McDonald's. That's because I forgot to do one on the road trip. So that was actually a scene at a local McDonald's that I live near, and I didn't think I was even being that loud, and the McDonald's was empty. So I have footage of Buddy coming up to me and like threatening to like kick me out and call the cops. It was actually so wild. And then I like so that's like one I haven't released yet, and there's also one for the Strikers video where I filmed a guy like it was about to rain and there's a thunderstorm. Like the news said there's gonna be a thunderstorm, and that thunderstorm never happened. Plot twist. Spoiler alert. It never fucking happened. But like this guy was like, yeah, I am liable. I'm like responsible for your safety, so you need to get off of this because of this storm. And I'm just like, I came here after school hours and you're up my ass. Like I don't know, it's so wild. So I filmed this guy walking me to my car, and then I filmed me telling him I'm gonna go back to the field now and make sure I have all my stuff. Just because I'm like, this guy's not about to boss me around. I'm leaving, but I'm leaving this field, but it was under really weird circumstances. I went to the soccer field like after school hours, and that's when I film, or even like on a weekend or whatever, but I don't know. It was just a really weird circumstance, and I was able to get that on camera too. So I have a lot of interesting, like, go-to behind the scenes. I've been sitting on,
Yeah.
and I'm
Well,
planning to do some more.
Like, this is like not really advice, but like I have a question. If like say I film on the phone, and like have you ever filmed on like an iPhone or like any phone you had for like a video?
Wait, what do you mean? Like, how do you edit from iPhone footage?
Like, what I mean, like, for like your first ever plus video, like currently on your channel, did you actually use like a whole camera, or did you use
Yeah.
like your phone?
I used the camera, but it was one of those ones where like it takes picture and video. But then so my first camera was like one of those picture video cameras, and then after that, when I had the chance to upgrade from that, I went to a camcorder because I wanted to have a video camera because I was doing videos, and then from there I did the DSLR because
So basically, you can film with the camera like your whole plus tubing career.
yeah, I've never used a phone, but I've always shit talked phones, but nowadays I really can't because now phones now if you get a Pro Max model, those phones literally record 4K. The only thing that
Yes, I had the model for it. I mean, I had the Pro model, and then my camera cracked. So
it's really good, but like the one thing that I'd say is the disadvantage is the microphone aspect. So then at this point I'm like, well, I'll just get the DSLR and they can put the Rode mic. Thank you. I'm gonna type that in the chat now that I remembered it.
yeah.
That's like that was my first mic.
Oh,
So you can
wow.
get one of those and slide it onto that new DSLR.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I'm getting at 6 today. Just
Yeah,
Well,
look into
excited.
the Rode mics because you can get some cheap. Okay, my bad. After my recent experience, I was about to say like, oh, you can look into one of the cheap mics, but I'm like, oh, because the whole reason I scrapped my cruise video is because I was not about to use the cheap mic in the wind with the dead cat on it. So don't know.
yeah.
if you want to get a mic to add on top of that camera you were mentioning earlier, I'd highly recommend like just looking up like review videos. That's what I loved. I did a lot of that while buying my cameras. I just watched a lot of YouTube videos and looked for an exact model that was meant for me at the moment, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember I was setting up my dad's GoPro and I watched like a YouTube tutorial and that stuff.
I think the reason I got the style camera I got, like the 80D, was actually because one of my favorite YouTubers at the time was using it, McJuggernuggets, and I wanted to have the same camera as McJuggernuggets. So that was like a huge reason at first, because I was just fanboying that. But then as soon as I got the camera and I realized like, yeah, I'm holding something really powerful, I was like, let's do this. And then I've really just stuck with it ever since. The only disadvantage for the camera I use is it's heavy as fuck.
Yeah, it's the one I'm getting. It's gonna be so heavy.
Like you can probably see in the behind the scenes. I'm struggling. It's like after you're like holding that for 2 hours straight, trying to and running around with it. It's like you're like running around with like a dumbbell.
Oh yeah, because the park video we had
You
to
just
run
have-
with Ian, and he like slid on the floor.
And you just don't put it down for like however long.
Yeah.
But quality's worth it though to me.
Whose question is it? We kind of been off for a while.
Is it my question?
Mm-hmm.
It's alright.
So what, like, where do you get your props from?
That's a good question.
I've stacked those up like over time. I'm gonna just try and list off the top of my head. Dollar store,
Oh yeah, definitely.
found
That's
a-
where I get most of mine from.
like the guns with the orange or non-orange tips. The ones that have non-orange tips had red tips, but for some really interesting reason they were removable. Like I have a plastic, like I can clip it back on if I want to, but it was like I have one that isn't removable, so like I don't know. Like I just got all these fake guns. They came in like police sets or another one of the like those zombie ones, the ones that look really cool. They're a little bigger for the plot. Like you can notice they're like big, but they just look
Yeah.
really cool. I got those from like a Halloween store. Like in Canada, there's a place called Spirit of Halloween. I think some of America have it like when the season comes around. But in the Spirit of Halloween, they have wicked like side accessories, like axes and like weapons. I got like the whole fake chainsaw from the doppelganger video there too.
Dang.
And then I would say like costumes are also like I get the help of my mom, and then we go to like Michael's. It's like an arts and crafts store. Any kind of arts and crafts store you can get fabric at. You can like, or any kind of like I don't know, like material for like shirts and shit. Like you can like design outfits for the characters.
Yeah.
Or even masks and stuff. And the hair for Cody, that's another question that a lot of people ask. I got that from the dollar store around like the Halloween. If you go to the dollar store when it's like Halloween, they're gonna have like a lot of Halloween stuff. So you might find a lot of horror themed items you can use all year round, like weapons and stuff for the characters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super happy. Super happy bros. I mean, super transfer.
So like, what video were you like? Dang, I'm actually popping off on YouTube.
What video? I was what? Sorry.
What video were you like actually like? Dang, I'm popping off on YouTube now.
I think the biggest thing was when I was just starting out, and it was like the beginning, and then it was the first Chuck E. Cheese video with it was like Junior Larry and SpongeBob and Patrick, and then it got like 2 million views, or I don't know, like it just that one went up really fast. That was like the first time I was like, oh damn, and I got a lot of. That was like a huge wave of people. They're like, oh my god, this guy's like actually trying to copy Logan.
It's like what?
And then I was sitting there. I was like, "Damn, everyone hates me now." But it's all right. Like we're gonna just keep going. And that always tends to happen. Like you always like there's a huge wave of supporters and a huge wave of doubt in anything you're doing. But you just have to keep going. You have to keep persisting, and you have to keep sight of your vision. That's what I'm trying to do right now, I guess, for special projects.
Yeah. Quiet.
So, what, like, if, like, all, like, your plus gamer friends, who are you, like, best friends with or talk to the most?
Luki G Brothers. I talk to nobody else in the community.
Who?
I only talk to Luki G Brothers.
Alright.
I actually just don't talk to anybody anymore. I don't know why it went that way, but it is what it is.
What was it? Have you ever talked to, like, I know you talked to Crazy, but have you ever talked to, like, Awesome?
I talk to Awesome. Awesome's really chill.
Yeah, you? Alright, Hilarious Valzero.
Wait, what? How did you say my name, Vince?
Don't worry about it. It's actually a goddamn question.
Okay.
You're
Asking, I'm thinking.
What? Ah!
If there's one video you can make, like of a movie, TV show, whatever, then what would it be?
I guess my quick answer to that was the zombie series, and a lot of the ideas are ideas I haven't done yet, and I don't want to say it.
Oh yeah,
But-
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like I have a really like cool series idea.
Oh, speaking
it's
of
honestly-
movies, today's Star Wars Day.
I know. May the 4th be with all of us, guys.
Yeah.
Like, should the last question in on me quiet?
How long's the recording currently?
40 minutes. I'd say go for like 20 more.
20
Yeah.
more minutes?
No,
An
10 more,
hour?
10 more. 50, 50, 50. Alright. So, so basically, I've been watching your, I forgot. So, I've been, like, watching you crazy recently, and I was wondering, have you ever had, like, a collab with a person? Because crazy collabs with, like, a lot of people.
Yeah, I've never had like a serious collab with anybody. I know me and I'll tell you guys this. I know me and Action Koopa Movies were writing something up, but unfortunately, I think that got scrapped because he's not doing videos anymore. But I just want you guys to know that I didn't really want that project to die. So besides that, that's mainly the reason why I don't really collab with people. I want to find somebody serious to work with, somebody that won't ghost me, somebody that won't not answer my calls, and somebody that I know I can rely on. And the only person I've kind of been relying on is myself. So that's why I do videos alone, because people aren't so reliable always. Unfortunately.
Super, oh shit. Hilarious, not funny Mario Bros. Ask your question.
Who, me?
Yes!
So, do you like doing holiday videos?
I love doing holiday videos. I think Halloween used to be my favorite holiday, but as I've grown up, I just love Christmas more. So the Christmas videos will never stop. If I ever I think I missed 1 year for Christmas, but I've always tried to. I know I haven't done like Halloween, maybe like a happy Halloween video. I've always just done like a creepy video sometimes for Halloween, or even like something zombie related. But I think out of all holidays, I think Christmas or the New Year's, like that last month, is always like
Yeah.
the year for a holiday video, or the time.
Super Cody Bros, ask your question.
Okay, buddy. So, God, I thought we were only gonna go for 40 minutes. No,
Let's
I
go.
don't know.
Richie is a big ass plus giver. We're going 50.
That's how it goes.
That's how it goes.
Big man spoke up for 50 minutes.
God, dude, I don't even know.
Just do it.
I'm prepared for this moment. I've got put on the spot. I'm joking.
Josh, it's true. I'm coming out gay. No.
He comes out on the phone with. He comes out on a call with Richie. Honestly,
I can ask you guys a question. What inspired each of you to start plush videos?
You, answer you, hell yeah, you.
Really?
Vince
Yes.
immediately answered that.
Immediately, fuck
He
yeah.
was thinking of that question all day. He immediately answered it.
Yes, Richie in fucking 2013 SML, and then all the crazy marbles, the 2018 crazy marbles. Them three motherfuckers inspired me.
Probably SML, because I've been watching SML since 2014.
I would say
That's like the golden time. That's when like I was like starting Plush Studios and watching him. Like I can like 2013 as well. Like anything from there and before.
Yeah.
Our last question's gonna go
Well, that's a Richie's question, Vince.
Yeah. Who's your
So,
inspiration?
I remember a long time ago I used to watch SML and that stuff, and I was like, oh, I want to watch more Plush videos, so I expanded to like you, like Crazy and that stuff.
Well, I mean, honestly, I switched back to the plushies besides using the SML puppets, is because of the Koopaling series from your channel. I wanted to use the Koopalings in my videos, like SML. Like, you know the video that SML made with the Koopalings? Yeah.
Where it's like the mother drops them off at the outhouse.
Yeah, that's what I want to do, something like that.
This is the last question, and I'm gonna end the interview. Richie, if you don't mind, can we after the end? Can we like talk or like for like 10 minutes?
Yeah, for sure.
Yay! All right. Our last question is we ask this in every. Now we're gonna ask this in every interview. Yeah. Do you have any advice for small plush tubers or upcoming plush tubers that are getting bigger?
Give it your all. That's what I have to say.
Huh?
And
Give it your all is what he said.
give it your all. And also like and don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it. Because I see a lot of people with it, like they have like a lot of potential, and then something happens where they quit or they just don't do it anymore, you know? Like if you really love this, I'm telling you that you can do it.
Yeah.
Don't let anybody stop you, and don't let yourself stop you. That's something I've been dealing with personally.
Well, thank you for being on the Inside Podcast.
Thank you for having me.